Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tales of a Beginner. In this episode we'll continue with the All-Star Battle, and also let's see how far we can go climbing up the ladder of the arena leaderboard. So let's get to it. First of all, let me thank you to all of you who are watching live, and also if you're watching on the replay, I thank you as well. Let's see what we can get today. Today I haven't gotten into the app like at all, so I haven't even finished these expeditions. Let's see what they have in store for us. Also, that's why I started the stream a little earlier, because if you're here for the battles, you won't want to sit for this like boring opening stuff. So I'm going to farm as much as I can now. Schedule expedition. See my rewards in studio mode. Give me a second here. Okay. We're going to skip this because it's not that necessary. Let's be honest. Another showdown, although not with Mothra. Let's do it with Manila. Or no, maybe the Octopus. The Octopus has a very good like reward system, so I think the Octopus has more rewards than the other units. So that's fine. Actually, let's level him up just a bit, just to get more rewards. Because in rank 5, I think? Yeah, showdown star points. Rank 4. Okay, we have to level him up a little later. So yep, that's that. Since we can watch ads, there's no need to see the daily missions, because I can't watch ads to reroll them. I have to pay gems, and that is not that good of a trade-off. So yeah, let's get these gems. This is far more of a good exchange. Okay, Super X, although I'm just getting one. No, I don't think that is worth it. Okay, nothing yet. Let's see. Nothing. One more. Come on, one forcer. Now let's get this for Manila. Manila has proven to be very useful, especially against that Godzilla 21 that it's roaming everywhere. Because if you are a novice and you have it, there's a really good chance that you have it at least at level 4. Oof, imagine that. I have at Godzilla 21 at level 4 only because it is an event piece, and this is far more stronger than any other 4-star that I have. So yeah, let's level up this Manila, because we're going to need him as strong as possible for him to not face alone against those Godzilla 21, but to serve as a good support for the other units to take him down. Okay, I think at this point I'm not going to do that great in ranked matches, because we're in the master category now, and I think this is where it gets really hard. Wave 19. Although, as usual, I'm going to do the All-Star battles first. So let's see what we can do here, and after that, some ranked matches. By the way, can you guys hear me? According to OBS, you can. How's the audio? Can you hear me over the game's music or anything like that? I'm going to send up this Shin Godzilla for it to evolve. As you can see here, the missiles being at level 1, they're not going to be that useful. Look at that. So yeah, I just have to trust in my leader. It's just not going to be that useful because yeah, Godzilla 21 as a leader, it has a very exploitable weakness, which is it turns around too much when it sees too many units that are close quarters. For instance, your Kamagurus, your King Caesar, your Megagirus. Give me a second. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. There's a little bit of dust here, only because I was woodworking before. So sorry about that. I have to rehydrate myself. That's also one of the reasons why the stream started a little later, because I started woodworking and time flew by. So for those who were accustomed to the old schedule, I'm really sorry. I just didn't realize that the time it was, and when I woke up after the woodworking trends, it was already too late to start the stream. So yeah, I started a little bit later without advice. So really sorry about that. I was going to ask because for as far as I know, I don't have Kaigan 04, but yeah, now it shows that it's rent. Okay, which I didn't check that out. I have to check that out after this wave. Well, after this set of waves, because you have some feature units, which are the ones who you have the missions to beat the most, like any enemy units with them, and you get a bonus of the event points. But it didn't check which units am I missing for those. I'm pretty sure one of them is Mecha King Ghidorah. That is a pretty sure one, only because it's really hard to get a Mecha King Ghidorah at this stage, because nothing in the field can kill it. Can kill a King Ghidorah. Let's see. Let's put an Anguirus here, only to have a shield. And also because it moves slow, so no issue to having out there. It's not going to get to the crystal anytime soon. And for the looks of it, it's not even going to make it mid-screen, so... Yeah, I'm trying to make a balance here, gather as many kills as I can, but also progressing normally. Although in this first half, the 4-stars really carry you, even the ones you don't have, because at level 1, every 4-star is really strong. And I would assume that for the event 4-stars, imagine this season we have 3: Kong, Mechagodzilla 21, and also Godzilla 21. So 3 units that you can get out of rerolling that are really strong in this format. I would say these all-star battles seems to be really decent. And also, now that I am in the proper rank, my leader is level 4. So level 4 4-star, again, much stronger than a level 4 3-star and below. Let's put a Super X here, only to chip up some more damage. Let's see how far we push it. I hope today I can make it to... there was a rank I was aiming for yesterday, but I'm not sure which one is it now. I'm going to check that out later. Another Ultima. Oh, Space Godzilla is really useful in this wave 21, because those Kaigans, instead of targeting the leader, are going to target the crystals. By the time they are done with the crystals, if your units are in a decent level, look at this. That's what happens to them. And also a 4-star at level 1 like this Ultima has worked really well, so look at that. How many hits does it take for Ultima? 2 with the attack boost, so I would assume at most it would be 3 hits without the attack boost. So yeah, these waves shouldn't give you any issue, even if you're a beginner. So there we go. I'm going to check that out. The missions, the featured units for the missions, and also later the rank that I'm aiming towards today for the ranked matches. Although that maybe can be done way later, like when I'm actually going through the ranked matches. So Marco like Cannon. I'm missing also Mecha King Ghidorah. Okay. Yeah, those two are going to be hard in this first half. But I think we can push it hard enough. I think we might be able to complete this first half with no issue. Destroy in its final form. Send out our King Ghidorah. Only for it to be defeated. Oh, that Super X is great. I hope it targets my Ghidorah instead of Seton. Because I really want that Mecha King Ghidorah so I can complete the missions. Alright, King Ghidorah is going to be busy with the Kamakurus and also with that Bomber, giving that Super X a whole bunch of time to defeat him. I hope he can, I really hope. Come on. Kill that Ghidorah. Oh no. I think 1 or 2 more hits would have done it. That Space Godzilla, I'm not sure it will. Especially because it's going to be slow because of the water. Those destroy neither. Those are cannon fodder. Oh, we got one. So we might be able to complete the mission now. There goes those destroyers. I think the crystals also count, so that might be useful. That Space Godzilla there. Okay, again. How many were there? Were there 15 kills that you need to have with Mecha King Ghidorah? Would be that, and after that, we should be aiming towards finishing the Mark Like Cannon missions. Although I think that one is going to be a hard mission to accomplish, so I hope we can do it today. Alright. Taking way longer than I expected to defeat that leader. Okay, let's set up our Burning Godzilla. Putting it on water is the best choice if you plan to play Burning Godzilla. I think I have Burning Godzilla, so it was weird that it showed as a rental. I don't have Megagirus, so it's going to be a level 1 against a 4-star, so that is going to take a while. Although that Burning is defending itself really well. Let's see how we can defend against those Embos. Let's see if I can stop that base. Oh no. Send out our Rodan. So far only lonely bombers, which is great because against a swarm of bombers, G21, especially a low level G21, would be screwed. Without the proper support, oof, that's going to be a very hard wave if we find one that it's like that. Also stun. Stun is the key witness of a Godzilla 21. Juan Barbosa in the chat. Hello, man. Welcome. You started a new account? No. Well, yes and no. I'm still going to maintain my main account, which is the one that I use for ranked battles and all that. This is just an experiment that I wanted to demonstrate how hard it is to start in Godzilla Battle Line in a random season like this one, because in my opinion Godzilla Battle Line is one of the worst games to start a new account with, especially if you're like a free player. If you don't want to spend a dime with Godzilla Battle Line, it's a really hard game. and many people are telling me that All-Star Battles is one of the best examples of that, so that's why I'm going through this. And also I'm planning, this is not yet confirmed, but I might as well do it. I'm planning to advance this account as much as I can for a month and then giving it to a new player. So Juan, if you know someone who you want to for it to start playing Godzilla Battle Line, but you don't want him to be like a newbie, just tell me, let me know so we can give this account to him or her maybe. And if I have too many requests, maybe I could like sort it out through a pool price, who knows. But yes, that is the objective, to show how hard it is to start a game, how hard it is to start a new account with Godzilla Battle Line, and also if the opportunity arises, to give the account to a new player. Alright, I think we're doing really well in these All-Star battles. So, last set of waves from wave 25. Juan says, nah, my gamer friend doesn't want to play GBL. I've tried to get him hooked. Well, it's hard to get hooked if you have no interest. And also, as I said, it's hard to get hooked in the beginning of the game. Although I have to say, in part of these streams, it's the most fun I've had with the game in a long time. Like, I'm going to be honest, ranked matches are not fun anymore, but these streams have really been fun, like trying to come up with strategies when you literally don't have any option for, like, any alternative. If you don't have, let me put it like this, if you need a unit like Mothra Leo, but you don't even have King Caesar at your disposal, or even a good aerial unit, you're screwed. You have to be creative. So yeah, so far this has been a fun like format to play with. Look at that unhealable Shin Godzilla. Because of the healing, he's healing faster than all of my units can hit it. That Kong made the difference only because it's one of the event units and it's at level 4. So woof. Juan Barbosa says, oh, sorry to hear the game isn't fun anymore. It's just I lately I have been playing like in zombie mode. Like, okay, let's play some ranked matches. Okay, my opponent has higher levels than me, maybe it's a whale. All of his units are level 30 and more. Okay, I lost. Let's play next unit. Let's play next the next match. Okay, my opponent has a Batra, my opponent has a Mothra Leo, my opponent has an Ultraman. He doesn't know how to use it, and it gets a little repetitive. So this it was like a quick experiment that I wanted to try, but it has been, as I said before, one of the most fun times that I had with the game. So, well, but yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Like, I'm not saying the game isn't fun necessarily anymore, but yeah, this format is more fun. I would say the closest that I've had in the terms of entertainment, I would say would be the league. Only because, yes, with the league you also need to like come up with new strategies because you have a set amount of units that you need to build your deck around. But in the league you run to the problem of, okay, if your opponent has a better deck because he thought better his deck than you are or anything like that, you're screwed. Like in the first season, I remember that people who were aware of how strong Godzilla Earth was in that format really exploited that, as they should. I'm not saying anything, there's nothing wrong with that, but you as a player who didn't play Godzilla Earth, you really got nothing to do against it. Like, the only way you would lose against a player who had Godzilla Earth and you haven't is because the other player is just playing bad, straight up bad. So yeah, that would be like one of the criticisms that I have about the league, but like that would be it. The league is even there are efforts to make the league as fun as we can. Juan says, yeah, game is still fresh for me. Maybe that's why I'm having a blast still. Yeah, you have to consider that still. I've been playing since the beginning of the game. Like, what would be that be like a year and a half, maybe a little more. So there comes a point when you truly begin to get tired of the game. Like for the longest time, I didn't get Melee when he said, "Oh, the game is my nightmare" and all that. And maybe he's joking, but I can understand from the point of view of the routine. Like, oh, I need to go to Godzilla Battle Line. I don't want to spend too much money, so I'm not going to be a whale. But every time that I face a whale, I have no chance, or other things like that. So yeah, I've come to understand more and more his point of view. Juan says, Earth isn't that bad to deal with, just got to learn through getting destroyed. Oh, I mean, yes, but I mean, in the format of the first season, if you didn't have an Earth, there was no counter. Like, the best counter was Ultraman, and Ultraman was banned at that time. Leo was a decent one, but you couldn't get... Leo was in a weird, like group, so you couldn't use Leo plus another unit. It was a weird season. It was clear a season where we were still trying to figure things out. But yeah, you can tell if you go to the Godzilla Battle Line League YouTube channel, you can really tell the difference between the players who are playing Godzilla Earth against the players who are not, like me. But yeah, maybe it's just lack of experience at that point. Juan says, I've been playing for like 3.5 months, lol. Yeah, compare that to a year and a half. It's like, how much? The quarter of mine? Maybe, maybe more? I mean, maybe less? So yeah, you get tired of it, but you know what? When an event comes up, like a new unit, if it is a good unit, or if Toho comes up with something decent like the studio mode or things like that, you like get hooked again for like a week, and then you get tired again. It's like a whole cycle. Hold 5 showdowns, okay. Acquire 3 different objects, okay. Special, let me get those event points and let's see what can I afford with them. Nothing of value. Yeah, I still have some stuff to do before I get those 1500, and I don't feel like getting those backgrounds, so... And a golden expedition wouldn't be as good as having that Death Ghidra, so I'm just going to save up for now. Well, I have done everything that I can, although... motion pack... How many? Nah, it's not enough tokens. And I don't think this pack is really worth it. Like, yeah, I can get one of the events, but that's all that it is. Nah, I'm just gonna keep saving my gems. Juan says, yeah, a lot of you guys have experimented with just about every possible deck type. It's all still fresh to me. Yeah, of course. No, imagine back in the day, you didn't even have training mode. So, back in the day, the only way you could test your units was in ranked matches. Imagine that. Like, you don't even know what a unit does or if it is effective against other units. So you have to just trial and error every time. And it was exhausting at one point. Like, you want to keep a good winning streak, but a new unit comes up and everyone says that it's good. And you want to try it out, but you still don't know how to use it. So yeah, it's... The game has seen almost every like stumble that you can imagine, and I'm shocked that the game has still so many players, as many players as it has, because I'm going to be honest. If I didn't start making content when I started, I'll probably would have stopped playing altogether. Okay, Master Plus. I think I wanted to get to Legendary League because here they give you a 4-star. There it was. 35. Okay, that is going to be our objective today. Oof, more than 10 ranks. Let's see if I can do it. Although today I don't have that much time either. Like same as no. Yesterday I have like 2 hours. Today I don't have that much time. Only because I have stuff to do later. I need to. Actually, I began woodworking, and right now I'm waiting for the glue to dry. So yeah, I have like an hour, and I already spent 30 minutes. So after the hour is done, I'm going to go back and see how the glue is holding up. And after that, I'm going to finish up my woodwork. I'm making some katanas for the kids to play. Colton, let's see the chat. What the chat says. G2G Mike, TTYL, best wishes, best wish with the new account. I didn't understand nothing, but thank you. Your words are appreciated. Let's see, the Jaguar Fourth Angel. It's my guess for the best. And Dorats, of course. Jonathan Nevares says the game is amazing, to be honest. I mean, it's not a bad game at all, but Toho, I said this in the roundtable. Toho has done the bare minimum to keep it alive, and if it wasn't for the I would say the amazing community that it has, this game would have been dead a long time ago. So yeah, this is a game that is carried by his community. Donuts from the right, let's see. Because I was so busy talking to chat, I didn't pay attention to the screen. Okay, let's send Godzilla 21 for the clash. Because different to the movie, in this game, that is also another thing that I'm planning on. Doing a series of similar to from movie to game, although these would be like shorter videos about how canon is Godzilla Battle Line. For instance, that fight isn't canon at all. Godzilla 21 is clearly going to win in a clash against a Mechagodzilla. Great battle against a Mechagodzilla 21. So it's very different than from the movie. Although in the movie you can argue that Godzilla was already tired from the fight against Kong, so there are some arguments right there. But that is the other series that I wanted to start, like how canon is, and show versions of Godzilla. For instance, Godzilla 89. Now that you can use Mechagodzilla's special leader ability to make Godzilla 89 hit aerial units, I was thinking of making Batra and Mothra against Godzilla 89 and show the clip from the movie to see how accurate Godzilla Battle Line is. Wicked Dragon in the chat says, for real, the community is really good. I started around 4 months or so ago during the Ultraman one, I think. That is a great season to start. See, that is a great season, but that is why I wanted to start also this series, because I don't think this season is that strong, if I'm being completely honest. Like, yeah, we have the Monsterverse units back, but I'm going to be completely blunt here. Neither of the units are really good. Like, the best to come out of this is Mechagodzilla 21 as a leader, having an interesting special move. But in the terms of metagame, neither of the three are going to make a significant difference. So yeah, for me, it's not a change at all. Like, no matter how many units they add, and I'm not saying this to be pessimistic. It's just my point of view. If the unit is not interesting to make content out of, or the unit is not impactful enough that it's not going to have its place in the metagame, I just feel like it's just another season. So yeah, that's why the game is not special to my eyes anymore. But yeah, I can totally understand for you new players that, for instance, 4 months and also 2 months ago, 3 months ago, Of course, the game is going to feel new, yeah, still. But for me, no, that time has long passed. Oh man, that wrestler is going to evolve. That's going to be a nightmare to deal with. Oh, it didn't. Great. Wicked Dragon says, yes it was, he's one of my most used. I assume you mean Ultraman. It's hard to keep up with all of them, and I get ya. Yeah, I hope you do, because I'm not trying to be pessimistic. I'm not trying to say Godzilla Battle Line sucks and you should have played it. No. If you're having fun with the game, go ahead and play it. It's just that the game isn't fun for me anymore. So I have to come up with these gimmicks like creating a new account to have fun. So I don't know, it feels counterproductive from the game itself. Like I as a player shouldn't be looking for for ways of enjoying a game. The developer should do that for me. But no, that's what I mean when I say that Toho is making the bare minimum. Okay, great battle. Yeah, that is also one of the things with Godzilla 21. If it reaches the leader and you have a Mothra leader, your opponent is done. Kind of sucks. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, now you don't rank up for 100 points, you rank up every 200 points. I forgot about that. So in order to reach 35, I need 4,000, and I have 2,100. Now I'm not going to reach today, but let's see if we can get up until 3,000 maybe. I had something I needed to do, but I forgot what it was. Went to ranked matches, okay. Achievements with 50 ranked matches with Kiryu, alright. Expeditions, I think? Scheduled. Well, let's open these two. Only because they get you a lot of units. Oh, Megagaru's at last. Although, yeah, maybe I should save it. I should save them for... Oh, Neronga! Yes, I can finally drop Minilla, because Neronga is way better as an answer to Godzilla 21. Now I'm gonna open the other one as well. That was a really good box. A really good expedition, I'm sorry. And let's open this one as well. See what we can get. Oh, this was a horrible box in comparison to the other one. And let's open this one also. For good measure. And I'm looking at a lot of rewards, so I hope I can get enough to level up my units to a level that it's usable. This is also the thing, when you are in a lower rank, yes, it takes you less tokens to level up your units, but farming the tokens is really a struggle. Like, look at this, 300 tokens. What is this? Like, maybe, yeah, here we give you 1,000, but this is a special achievement. That should be permanent. So the beginner players have an easier time leveling up. I don't know, man. I just think that there are so many easy things that Toho could make to make the gameplay experience easier for the players, and they just don't have the intention of doing of improving that. So yeah, that's kind of demoralizing. Maybe that is the issue. Okay, rank 3, we're almost at rank 4 until next rank 32. Let's see how we do with this team, with Neronga instead of Minilla. Yeah, the bad thing is units like Neronga, Mephilas, and others like that, like the guest units, you can get them from the daily sale, so those are going to be slower to level up. The 4th Angel as well. Also, the 4th Angel, I've come to realize it's its growth in status, it's very similar to an older 4-star. Like back in the day, I think Melee said this, that how did he put it? How do you say it? Power creep. That is the term. Power creep was already here when the units like the Godzilla 04 and also the Eva one came into the game. And at first I didn't believe him because he showed, I think the comparison was between Eva and Kiryu, and he made emphasis in the difference between the Eva and Kiryu's HP. But I said, okay, but the way Kiryu works, it makes sense that he has less HP than Eva. But now seeing at how even the 4th Angel is kind of stronger than other 4-stars at the same level, yeah, it does seem like power creep came and is really really quiet got into the game from the beginning of the Godzilla 04. Godzilla 04 would be like the first unit that was power crept, and after that Eva and also the 4th Angel, although the 4th Angel was harder to check because unless you're a whale, you're not going to check out the max level 4th Angel unless a couple of seasons come by. A couple of seasons go by, sorry. I think Mothra has this against that Kiryu. No, I'm not going to be able to use that. So let's send 4th Angel plus Neronga. Let's wait a bit. Because Neronga is not that slow, so I think it will be able to reach that. No, it wasn't able. Godzilla 21 still managed to defeat my... Oh no, let's use Kiryu. Oh, Neronga is going to be beaten by the helicopters. Good thing that I have Dora. See, all of my deck has been built in order to counter the 3 big ones, which in my opinion are Kong, Godzilla 21, and Mega Godzilla 21. Dorats is to defeat Mega Godzilla 21, Neronga is to defeat Godzilla 21, and Kong could be defeated by Dorats or tankier units, like maybe even 4th Angel in the right situation. Let's see here, 4th Angel, in case Godzilla 21 gets to it first. Then Neronga, because I don't want the clash to end with my Godzilla 21 dead. Dorats from... although no, J-Tower first, and then Dorats to defend Neronga from those helicopters. See, this is what is fun with this format. Like, you see units that you're never going to see in ranked matches, like the helicopters, and you need to come up with creative solutions against those. Yes, we did it. Great battle, man. I still don't have the "You're a Good Team" sticker, and I don't think I'll be able to get it because, for what I remember, I think that was a bundle, a gem bundle sticker thing. So, yeah, that one is locked up for me. Let's receive our rewards, which, if you're a free-to-play player, it's only expeditions of 3 units, which sucks because you have here very good rewards, but you don't have access to them unless you pay. That also sucks, if I'm being completely honest. But at least they showcase to you what you can get if you buy the pass. It would be a real problem if they don't show you until you buy the pass. That would be a greater issue. So yeah, let's continue. I don't want to miss a beat because I really need to get as high as I can in the leaderboard before I go back woodworking. I really need to finish that katana because I promised that one, I think, for yesterday. And just now I'm finishing it up. So yeah. Although it's fun. It's fun to build things with wood. I always have fun with it. Godzilla FC. Would that be for a football club? Great, London. I still don't have Violante, which is the strongest unit for this map. But Burning Godzilla is also a very good unit to have because the water slows him down, as well as the bridge in the middle here. See, I think my burn, yes, my burn definitely has the advantage there. Okay, very big mistake to put that destroyer behind that Mothra because it put Mothra way ahead. I think 21 is going to defeat that King Ghidorah very easily. And afterwards, we're going to finish things off with Kiryu. So even though that Godzilla 20, I mean Godzilla 89 one-shot that Dorats, look at this. Look at this attack lineup. Yep, great battle. And if things get sour, you use the special move of Mothra and heal my units back up. Kinda dirty, but you need to make strategies like this when you if you want to level up. Oof, almost the 200 that I need. Let's keep going. Player Nam. We already faced against this player, didn't we? Okay, burning here. As I said before, burning one of the best units to use in London, especially if you put it right from the back. Great battle. That is a standing for the you're a good player. Because I don't have that sticker and I don't think I'm going to get it. But just think that I'm saying that. Arena rank up, great. Also, I'm playing this sort of team because I want to show beginners that once unlocking Kiryu, you can play other leaders than Kiryu. Like, Kiryu is not the end. Also, Kiryu is not that great in lower ranks, only because you don't have the finishing touch of the trains. The trains are not in their higher... they don't have the... they're not powerful enough to defeat the leader after the absolute zero cannon. So no, in my opinion, Mothra is a way better leader in these ranks. Why? Because you see Kamagurus a lot. Mothra is immune to Kamagurus and it defeats them really easy. The ability of healing grounded units, now that we have grounded units that can truly make a difference, like Fourth Angel and also Burning Godzilla, it's also great. Also, it heals Kiryu. What else do you want? I'm going to throw Neronga here. And Dorats. Also, don't invest in your Rodan. Rodan is a waste of tokens. Can we do the Kiryu with the Fourth Angel? I think we will be able to. Although Dorats are gone. Fourth Angel has a really high attack, so yeah, this pair it's also very good. I think that was a bot though, even though red battle. 5 ranked matches with Neronga. Great. Oh shoot, I dropped my phone. Sorry about that. I wanted to check the time and I ended up dropping my phone. Okay, let's get our rewards. And then let's keep going. No 4 stars since like 2 streams ago, so I really hope I can change that. That's why I wanted to make it to rank 35. But yeah, that seems very, very far away now. Okay, burning Godzilla from the back. Let's leave him to build up that meter. Why would he use trains so much instead of the emboss? Maybe because being aerial are harder to take down. Here comes Neronga to help that burning. Send our own Godzilla 21 because that Mechagodzilla is going to be an issue. Oh, I see why. I see now the helicopters. I forgot how fast they attacked. Yeah, helicopters are almost a Godzilla 21 counter. Neronga from the left. I think Mothra is going to take care of those helicopters. Yeah, Mothra would be a great unit to have against that player that spams the helicopters. But for the meantime, I think we're doing really well. Minilla, of course, to counter my... Let's send Kiryu now. Because if not, I think we're going to end up with my Godzilla 21 dead. Dotted from the right. Especially because Kong, as a leader, it can hit more than one unit at the same time. Oh, come on, Dots, distract that Kong. Oof. Well, we're one Kiryu away from winning, so I think everything is settled. Great battle. Yeah, really fun battle. As I said, when you limit yourself with literally not being able to use some certain units, you can really have fun in the game. So let's see our achievements. Let's see what we achieved now. I'm really missing some 4 stars. Maybe I'll open more expeditions later, or maybe right now. Reach area 31. Oh, 27. Rookie in the chat, nice to see you, man. He was screwed the moment G21 was on him, though that helps. Yes, of course. Yeah, now in this format, I think it's even better because there's even an argument to say that in ranked matches, having a Godzilla 21 on your leader, it's a death sentence. But in this format, being so easy to do so, I would say, yeah, that makes Godzilla 21 that scary in this format. That's why I have to use a stun unit. I was using Minilla until I unlocked Neronga, because I think Neronga is better, especially dealing against Godzilla 21. Because Minilla having such a long range, in some cases it gets too distracted. For instance, against swarms. And Neronga can also like die against swarms, but it's easier to make him focus on Godzilla 21 as a support unit. Never send Neronga alone against Godzilla 21, because if that's the case, I think you wasted it. It's better to support even your leader against Godzilla 21. I think the game is beginning to freeze. Let's see if canceling the match. Oh no. I think the game froze. Oh crap. I'm going to have to restart. Let's see if they give us the message. No. No, I think I have to restart. Give me a sec. Because I have this. Yeah. Yeah, now I have to restart. Sorry, I'll restart the game. It should show nothing on the stream. Like that window being closed. It should just show a blank in the place where the game was. So yeah, I restarted already. Let's continue with our climbing up the arena rank. So I'm able to show more interesting stuff. Also, I'm working right now on a background for, well, not necessarily a background, but more details to have in the back of the stream. Very influenced by Punch Out, the video game Punch Out. And also, I recently started watching Hajime no Ippo. I don't know if any in the chat knows that anime. I've been recommended that anime for the longest time. I don't know why I didn't watch it when it was recommended to me at first. Because I love boxing and everything around it. Even the Rocky movies, even though I know for a fact that many boxers don't like the Rocky movies, only because they say the fights are too fake. But you know, it's a movie. They had to take those shortcuts. Um, but yeah, I love everything surrounding boxing, even fake boxing. So yeah, I never gave a shot to Hajime no Ippo, but back in the day I didn't watch anime. I really didn't like it because in many cases in anime they resort too much to the to exposition, like exposition fights. The characters do something, and instead of showing you through detail or something like that, they just explain to you what the characters did, and I never really liked that. And there is some in Hajime no Ippo, but for the most part, the fights are really fun. So a really fun anime, and I totally recommend you to watch it, especially if you're a fan of anime, sport anime, and also a fan of boxing, because they go into some really uh, like they go really in depth with the strategies, with the sports origin and such. Like for instance, they teach the peekaboo style to Ippo, which is the protagonist. And right when they say that, for me, I said, "Oh, that's the style that Mike Tyson used to have." And right as I say that, the characters went, "Oh yeah, that is the style that Mike Tyson used. That the great Customado teach him." And I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, this anime knows what it's talking about." That King Ghidorah plus Mothra combination is really strong. And also, I don't think I'll be able to survive another feature unit. Like for instance, that Godzilla 21. Just by showing next to my leader, yeah, I'm scared, and I don't have Neronga to respond. And King Ghidorah with even with low health, it would have been an issue. Yep, that's what happened when I started speaking about the anime instead of paying attention. But yeah, no, I totally recommend Hajime no Ippo, and also the Punch Out video game series. If you haven't played it, yeah, it's not like boxing, but it doesn't go that in depth. It's basically just stick and move, and then punch when you're after your opponent punched you. But it's really fun, and it's actually my favorite video game series. So yeah, let's see if I can win next battle because that last one. Oof. But yeah, I'm working right now on it, on having some more details in the background here because this is just like a stock image, the boxing ring that I have at the moment. But I truly want to have something that maybe not being so dramatic or anything, but having something that if you look at it, you think of, oh, that's Mike Pine's thing. So yeah, yeah, and also I might trace the images from the anime and also the game, but there's a lot of effort even in that. So let's continue with the ranked matches. This seems to be a human, but I don't know what they're up to. Using the special move like that, maybe to lower the cost of some other units that he has. Yeah, I'm not going to use a special move now. Godzilla 21 from the right. Rookie says, "Who is Mila going to fight?" Oh, that is a surprise, but it's really obvious when you watch. Especially, it's a reference to the gameplay more than the movies, because Godzilla Battle Line is a game, and the situations that the game creates are very different from the Godzilla movies. Let's be honest. So yeah, Godzilla is going to fight a very easy opponent for him, but a really strong opponent otherwise. So be on the lookout for that, because it's going to be the thumbnail of next videos, of the next stream. Because I began working on that in the morning, then I began woodworking, and with woodworking I lost the track of time, and that's how I started the stream a little late. Send Fourth Angel here. I already sent Kitty once. Send donuts. I'm really tempted on using that special move of Mothra, but no. I want to save it till it guarantees me the victory. Really good use of stall though. See, in this situation, because I don't have a unit like Violante, I'm really screwed against an opponent like this. Although I must say, my opponent would be way better if he used a leader like Kiryu instead of Godzilla 21. Maybe it's going for the rewards, or maybe it's just taking advantage of the boost in the levels. That Mega Godzilla was really tough to take down. And Burning Godzilla again from the middle. Even though I still think I have a shot to win this. Let's see, and let's hope for. Alright, he already used the Mark Light Cannon. See what's over here. Let's see. Just keep sending those. And boss. I think I have a shot here. So let's see. Oh, the That fourth angel. Oh no, it already targeted me. Did I lose? Oh no, I won! That was a very tough match. I really missed Violante in that match. But yeah, we won. Very great match. Very great. Is that a typo? I don't know. I can't distinguish because I'm not native English. But yeah, very fun match and oof, very strong also. A very strong opponent, sorry. In Spanish, those two things might mean the same in some context. Oh, and one missing, so let's get it back in the ranked match ring. And let's get our third expedition map and open the golden ones once we are back. So I hope I can get some better units, and also I can level up my current units. The key ones are Neronga to level up, because that is literally my only answer against Godzilla 21. Yeah, I could play both Neronga and Minilla, but that would feel like overkill. Clevinho. That seemed like Portuguese. Gedeiaya. Gedeiaya. Is that the name? I'm sorry. Rookie says, luckily the opponent didn't have the... Oh, yes. If my opponent had Violante, I would have been screwed. And now our opponent... He already played Emba, so it might have a similar deck. Mothra is also a very good answer. Let's see if I can stop it from evolving. Come on. Yes! I think that's worth it. That's worth using my Kiryu in the first minute. Especially because now I have a better shot of that Kiryu from evolving to Kiryu Kai. And Kiryu Kai in this format is a nightmare to deal with. If you know where to place it, which is in the corner. In the back corner of your opponent. Can be left, right, doesn't matter. If you put it in a corner, I think you have a very good chance of winning. Come on, Neronga. Oh, one single attack of that Desk Eater. Okay, I need to have Neronga ready. Burning Godzilla already in the back. Oh man! He already sent out its Mothra. Can I reach it before it evolves? No, I don't think I'll be able to. Alright, I'll just have to work in my push. Let's see what we can do. So 21 over here. Oh, I didn't realize that Neronga can reach Mothra before Mothra can reach him. Nice to know that. Let's put Kiryu Kai over here. That way my opponent either concentrates on Kiryu Kai or on the units that are coming after him. Although placing Godzilla 21 there, very good answer. I think I have a shot here. Yes. Great battle, man. Oof. That also felt tense, because I think one mistake from my part and my opponent would have also gone all out. Okay, let's open that golden expedition. After that, I think I'll be done opening expeditions, unless I get a purple one. That is also a very good one to open. Let's see, fourth angel, I hope I can level up. Yes. How many tokens do I have? 15,000. Let's see. I have only enough to level up one more. Oh, level 5. That is great. Because Fourth Angel, one of the best units to come out of the Evangelion. Eva is great as a leader, not that great as a unit. Although I have the feeling that Eva usage as a unit it's going to rise at some point, only because it's really strong to being immune to the explosion of Fourth Angel and Burning Godzilla. It's going to give her an edge over the other units. The thing is, I don't think even if it is immune to the explosion, I don't think it has a winning matchup over them. Like Burning Godzilla plus Fourth Angel are still going to be enough to defeat the Eva. Maybe the Eva is going to be able to defeat one of them and survive the explosion because it is immune. But I don't think it's going to be enough to survive both. But you know, oh, we're past the hour. Okay, we're 1 hour and 11 minutes. I'm going to make it up to 1 hour and 20 minutes, and after that I need to sign off because I need to go and check those katanas, those wooden katanas, I might say. Yeah, I wanted to work on something a little harder because I made a chair. That was like my first woodwork project, and I thought it was great, but I wanted to make something else, something a little more harder. So, and katanas were following the instructions that I gathered. Those were great. Dominic, yeah, this is definitely a human, but how good is it? The Jaguar only because it is a level 2 4-star. That gives him the edge over, for instance, this Burning Godzilla. Oh my god, look at that! 2 hits and Burning is done. Also, the Jaguar can finish off with full health. Burning again. I think my opponent is missing the trains because of the perspective. As I think he's playing the trains literally on Mothra instead of his shadow. Daronga only to have something already on the field, and for this I think I'm going all out with Godzilla 21 and save for that Kiryu. Although yeah, oof man. Let's see if the old tactic works. Yep, that is unbeatable. If the 2 units are already in the field and targeting your leader, yeah, that combination can't be beaten. Unless maybe the closest would be with Violante, but even then I think Godzilla 21 will finish the job first. Okay, I think I have time for 2 more matches. So I hope for those who came by to watch the stream, even for a little bit, I hope you enjoyed it. So before everyone leaves, thank you everyone so much for watching, those who watch live and also those who watch the replay. I have a PayPal now, so if you want to support the channel and support the streams, just go and check. I think I have it in the description, but if not, I have it on my one of the links of my profile. So if you want to support me, there's the way of doing so. Not necessary, but it would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, let's keep it up with Clevino, which we had some connection issues before, but let's see if we're able to defeat him. We beat this and one more, the last 2 matches of the stream. And of course, already my opponent brought out Godzilla 21. Summon Kiryu, only to have him. My 4th Angel really have a hard time against those Kamagros, so this opponent seems to have high level units. Luckily, Neronga doesn't need to be in a very high level to stop Godzilla 21. So again, well played. You can win. Okay, Durats, please finish off that Mecha Godzilla. It's going to be hard, but you're all I have. Yeah, I think that Mega... Yeah, one shot, of course. I was going to say. Please don't summon the missiles. Oof. Please, Naronga, make it. And if my opponent defeats my Kiryu, I can already summon it again. Now let's save it for Kiryu, because that Kiryu is going to be very useful. Okay. Come on, distract. Oh man, nah, Mecha Godzilla targeted my Godzilla 21. Let's set up burning here over here. And let's wait for that Mecha Godzilla. Man, those two plus Kong really hard to defeat. Unless you have your answer here, but if you don't have one, the best counters. Dorats for Mechagodzilla. Try to send the Dorats alone, because if you send a grounded unit, that grounded unit now has a chance of defeating the Dorats, because if the Mechagodzilla summons the missiles, yeah, they might hit the Dorats. Send Kiryu over here in this corner. That way you either hit my Kiryu or my Godzilla. Dorats over here. Oof. See, those missiles can hit flying units. So if Mechagodzilla summons it, and your Dorats are in the splash range, you're screwed. My opponent is spamming Fire then. Neronga to the rescue for the Godzilla 21. I think I have an advantage, but that Mechagodzilla could say otherwise. And Dorats are not going to be useful because Mechagodzilla Kiryu's missiles are going to one-shot him, of course. Oof, 4th Angel, please save me here. Oh no! Oh, those Kamagurus. I think I won. Oof, yes. And also, by the way, I didn't use any healing, only my opponent did. Rugi says Kiryu literally moved away from the fire than heal. Yeah, when he advanced, I noticed that as well. Very strange, but I think it's still healed. So yeah, 1 hour and 20, we made it to Master. Let's do one more. One more and we're signing off, because I did say 2 battles. And yeah, a lot of stalling I'm noticing in this point of the at this point of the arena leaderboard, because you also get to overtime in ranked matches in high level play, but you don't get there stalling. Your opponent mostly is also playing very similar to you and causing a lot of clashes that leave you and your opponent without units in the field. So yeah, the reason why you get to overtime in high level play is because of that. Here in low level, I feel like it's mostly because of stalling. Like a lot of, for instance, that fire dance really helped my opponent. Okay, Kiryu at the beginning. And also I used Mothra special move really late. I should have used it earlier when he used those Kamakurus to get rid of him. Yeah, Jaguar at the side of... Well, let's heal it already. Oh man. Ultraman and also Mega Godzilla leader. Now let's send Kiryu already. I still need to get that Kiryu Kai, so it's not a bad idea to spam Kiryu nowadays. And of course, Godzilla 21. But of course, we have our answer for that. And let's send a Jaguar from the left to have a unit that can defeat that burning and also survive. Though that's to help that. Oh no, send that. I forgot about burning, man. Sometimes happens. Although it happens more often than I would like to admit. And of course, Ultraman defeating Neronga, as it should. Man, that Kong hits really hard. Ultraman from the right. Oof, that Ultraman did he's doing a lot of damage. What level is that Ultraman? Oof, Mega Godzilla special move. Kong. Oof. Yeah, if Kong didn't finish me off, it would have been that Ultraman. Yeah, really well played. Great battle. Yeah, well, as I said, that was going to be the last fight. So thank you all for watching. For those who stuck until the end, I appreciate more the ones who stuck to the end, the ones who are watching live. But even if you're watching this on the replay, I really appreciate your viewership. So yeah, that will be all for me. Right now I'm working on just streams. I'm really struggling to come up with ways of making new videos, because right now I'm not in the best spot in the terms of my software to use some to make videos. So yeah, I'm figuring that out, and after I do, I will keep making videos for you. The ones that I said that I came up with was the canon fights. I'm going to show clips from the movies and also compare how they translated that to Godzilla Battle Line, and if the clashes that you see in Godzilla Battle Line are canon actually. So that will be fun, and actually that I can do here on OBS, so that is more manageable for me. So yeah, that will be all for me for now. See you all in the next video and or stream.